Good morning. Do you remember this Canadian pastor, Artur Pavlovsky? I remember him. He kicked these policemen out of his church. I remember this very well. Now the police, they came to his church to stop a sermon. I think it was because people were too close. They were not supposed to be this close, you see. So they were there to stop the sermon, and this pastor, Artur, he kicked them out. And he called them Nazis. It was a great thing. Now he just came out of jail. Artur Pavlovsky. He's been in jail for 60 days. Why? Because he spoke. That's right. He spoke, he did a speech to the Canadian trucker convoy. And I believe it was 17 minutes he talked. This is so unbelievable. But that's why he went to jail. Can you imagine this? You stand in front of the judge and you say, so what's my crime? I'm getting 60 days in jail. What did I do wrong? And the judge says, well, you spoke. Right? You did a speech. You're talking to the convoy. That's why we are sending you to jail. Just imagine this. This is Trudeau's Canada. It is unbelievable, isn't it? Also Russell Brand. I've been looking at this story about Russell Brand. So media is doing an investigation. Not the police. The media is doing an investigation into the life of Russell Brand. That's right. They are interviewing hundreds of sources. Well, they did it already, I think. Hundreds of sources who knew or worked with Russell Brand. They have been reviewing private emails and text messages. Very thorough job they did, these hardcore top journalists, you know. Channel 4 and Sunday Times, apparently. And 4 women came forward with allegations. It's about sex. One of them is accusing Russell of rape. And these allegations are from between 2006 and 2013. So now they are trying to destroy his career. They say this. Brand is now battling to save his career because media is doing an investigation. You know. I was listening to Russell. He said, I was very promiscuous during this time, but it was all consensual, he says. Now, I really don't care about this. Do you? Do you care about this? What the guy did back then? Do you care? No, I don't. I only care about what he's been doing now, lately, that's all. And I think it's great what he's been doing. I don't even care what he will do in the future, you know. But right now, he's doing a good job. That's all I care about. Yeah, I understand, he was a jerk, you know. I don't care about this. I don't know about you, but I just don't. See? It's pathetic, isn't it? Now, I was thinking about media, you know. I think they must know by now that when they attack somebody, people will become more interested in that person. See? Happens every time, doesn't it? And I think they know it. You know? But now, of course, well, according to me, they were ordered to do something about Russell Brand because he's so annoying to them, isn't he? Every day he's reaching millions and millions of people with this very bad message about the medical experiment, about media, about Bill Gates, whatever. And he's reaching all these people every day. It's extremely annoying, and they felt, you know, we have to do something. We have to try to stop him. let's put media on him, you know. Let's destroy him. They can't do it, that's the thing. It will have the opposite effect, of course. More people will become interested. I mean, just look at Trump, right? The more they attack him, the more people will like him. This is how it works today. It's funny, sort of, isn't it? I think so. Maybe they don't get it. I don't know. They still think they are these big shots who can control what people think and say. They still think so, right? They believe in themselves, media. Oh yeah, we will get him. Oh, pathetic people, aren't they? I think so. Right, Neil Oliver too. I heard this story about Neil Oliver. He was contacted by this Royal Society of Edinburgh, and they said, well, you're saying things that we don't like, so I don't think we can have you as part of this society anymore. See, they invited him earlier, right? And he never did anything with them. He never went there, right? But now they contact him and say, we don't like what you're saying. And he immediately dropped them. He said, oh, I can't be part of this group. They are telling people what to think and what to say. I can't. So he immediately left. Well, it's funny, these people. They think they are attractive. You know, I'm wondering about it. Oh yeah, here we have rules. And media, same thing. We have these rules, you see. And this makes them cool or something. Of course not. It makes them very, very boring people. We have rules on how people should think and what they should say here. That's great, isn't it? And all these people just leave, right? People with some common sense and, you know, charismatic people too, like Neil Oliver, right? He's a charismatic guy. And so what do they have left? These very, very boring people writing rules about things and agreeing on what to think and what to say. That's what they have left. I think this is a big problem for them. They don't realize it. Of course not. We should have all these people now who agree on all these rules, and nobody will have the balls to speak. You know. And this is killing them. They become boring, of course. Who wants to join them? You know? I'm wondering about this. Whatever Neil Oliver will do, people will follow him, you know, because they like him. He's speaking from his art, and he's charismatic, see, and he's smart. These associations, this Royal Society of Edinburgh was pathetic. It's pissing me off. Right, and then you see it with the politicians too, right? You get these who obey by the rules. They become so boring. I mean, watching Joe Biden these days, for instance, just watch him, listening to him. Who wants to do this? Who wants to sit down and listen to Joe Biden? Oh, this will be interesting, you know. You sit down and you say, this will be good. I'm going to listen to this guy now. Oh, he's so entertaining, exciting guy, isn't he? You know? No, it's like watching a dead fly. No. I think so. Right, so all the good people are getting attention from the people now. All the decent ones, those with a backbone, who are speaking their minds, they get the attention, you see. and there's nothing they can do about it. All right. Be good.